I'm off to Global. Thought maybe I'd give you a little bit of a ride. This is my driveway. I don't know how stable this camera's gonna be. Obviously I want to build a nice gate entranceway. Property goes all over here and all over there, so probably gonna have to do some thinking about how I want to build a wall. I do want to build a wall just because it'll look good, and it actually abates some of the noise, right? Some of the ambient sound from traffic and stuff. Right now we use these little pieces of wood to prop up the gate. I'm gonna change that. I'm gonna put a hole in the ground right here now that I got that auger. And I'm gonna put a pipe in there because I do have the gate latches, but the ground is too far away, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put a pipe that comes up high enough to where these gate latches can just drop into the pipe. It's a lot easier than trying to worry about a stick in the ground. Speaking of which, I don't know why I took that stick out of the ground over there. Gotta put that back in. Sometimes the wind blows hard enough, it opens up the gate more, and then the stick falls away. Anyway, let's get back on the road, buddy. Back into the air-conditioned four-wheel drive Isuzu D-Max VR whatever, like 7,000 or something. Alright, put this up there. Seatbelt, safety first. Alright, well let me secure this camera. Alright, so it's a pretty easy drive to Global from farm. Just got to go down the straightaway from the farm into our village of Bonmai. Then I make a quick left and a quick right by the little mini Lotus store. And I go through the villages, the farmland comes up the back way to Global, actually. And it's an easy drive, go slow, a lot of cool stuff along the way. Thought maybe I'd share that, see if you guys like that. Trees, these yellow trees that hang on that are everywhere, blooming right now, are amazing. I want to have a lot of trees and color on the farm, but I'm probably gonna have to wait 10 years for the growth in order to see all that stuff. So, you just drive around, look at them. There's just one spot over by a private school, kind of almost where Doll was getting her driver's license. I'll have to show that to you one of these days. It's pretty cool. Anyway, give me a minute. Gotta take control of the road here. Looks like I'm good to go. A little bit less traffic on the road now because everybody is either at home because of the holiday schedule. They're actually off on a big old road. For this one, I just made that quick left and made that quick right. Now, let me turn this around. Yeah, this road here, small village road. I don't know if you heard that, but my truck has an automatic, I can turn it off, but I leave it on. It has an automatic reminder, like there's a little voice, and the voice says, hey, you're going too fast for this area, for this road, or you know, you're going faster than you should be. This is a cool little bridge. As soon as I get my drone back, I'm gonna get up here on this bridge and be able to make some cool drone shots. And of course, if there's more water coming in, on the right. These are all just little, you know, little mom and pop shops around here. Basically, in these kind of villages, that's a little restaurant. You know, when your house is on the street front, hey man, you're free to go ahead and open up your own little store or restaurant or soup shop, whatever you want to do, tire shop. It's at least I'm not aware of any zoning issues. This guy on a low tie, traditional low tie, the umbrella on. It's I'm looking at the temperature right now. It says 36 degrees. So what's that 36? It's probably 36. It's probably 90 something. So yeah, I was just doing 43 maybe kilometers per hour, and that message came on letting me know I was going too fast. So it's probably set right at the speed limit. And what's kind of what's unique, I suppose, that guy's little house, is that you can get in there in the settings and you can tell it to say, oh, remind me when I'm going 10 miles or 10 kilometers faster than the speed limit, or 20 kilometers faster, or 30 kilometers faster. You know, so you can actually remind it. I mean, you can speed and you can tell it to remind you when you're speeding a little too much. But it's cool because there's nobody back here on these roads. You know, it's all farmland. Oh my. All these big old birds in there fishing. Fishing for snails and whatever. You see this sign. Shows you to the right is Compang Pit, which really means the city because we're actually in Compang Pit. And to the left is Farmland. We're going right. And that's what it is. All farmland out here, man. As far as the eyes can see. And I don't have my drone, which really just is really starting to irritate me. It's been 5 weeks since it's been in the shop to supposedly be fixed. But I don't know where they send it. You know, a lot of things I read says they ain't got no shop in Thailand, Bangkok, whatever, that they send it to China. You know, my big camera place just keeps telling me, well, you know, it's in the queue, it's getting fixed. Yeah, well, it was just a power button that was, you know, power button wouldn't turn on or whatever. And of course, after I gave it to them, first time when I didn't get it back, I started looking online And I saw what appears to be an easy fix for the power button. I could have done it myself. Which, and looking at what's going on with how long it's taking, I'm probably going to be learning how to fix drones. That might be kind of lucrative. Certainly, I'll just train myself. Most of the problems that drones have are the same kind of problems. And so you learn how to fix those 2, 3, 4 different problems, and you got it. This guy in front of me is, he's driving his low tide, and he's using another, or he's basically got his tractor on top of the tractor. Those two things probably have the same exact motor. Just that he's got one set up right now to be hand tilling through the dirt, mud actually, and the other one uses the main source of transportation. You can buy these motors and use them for just about anything. They build a little truck around it, build a little tuk-tuk or trike or whatever you want to do. Most often it's a tractor. That's what it's used for. And this one is, you see this is 30 right there. That's 30 kilometers per hour in this village. So, we'll be going slow. The guy behind him on that motorcycle is more than likely, another family member. He's there to kind of watch the back of it, and he was doing the work with him. I had a nice dash cam. He's pulling over actually for me to pass. He's slowing down, and yeah, I had a nice brand new dash camera that I brought with me from America. I hadn't even used it. I bought it in America, I hadn't used it. I figured, I'll get out using my truck. And then I realized it actually has the power source being a cigarette lighter, and I do not have a cigarette lighter in this truck. So either I'm going to have to go somewhere and have them rig a straight power source to it, or just get a different one. Dot's car, I believe, does have a cigarette lighter in the Tucson, so I might have to use it for that. Although her USB charger does not work for charging the phone. So I bought a cigarette lighter USB charger for that phone. So I don't know what I'm going to do there. I can't put them both in there. I have to maybe take hers. Not too many people work on the Tucson though, so I don't know about somebody fixing that. Dash cams aren't that expensive, so I'll have to probably just buy another one on Lazada. My windshield's kind of dirty. Hopefully the macro doesn't focus on the dirty parts of the windshield, and y'all can actually see the village. Some people ask for this, oh, can you go to the villages? Can you go to the little villages? And I remember when I was in the States, watching, YouTube, Thai YouTube channels. I liked driving through the village. That's a little elementary school. And there's my caution again. Well, I think I exceeded 40 again. It's like 30 kilometers in the turns and 40 on the straightaway or something. Then you get these there's a motorcycle behind me, and there's another pickup truck behind me, and they'll probably want to go flying by me and pass me because they might think I'm going too slow. Either that or they see that the sign says, hey man, go slow. Anyway, we're coming up on Global right now. You can see over here on the right, or on the left, right, that's Global. That is the Home Depot of Thailand. There's another one too, I forget what it's called, Home Store or something. Hopefully this motorcycle guy understands I'm turning left. Yep. Global. It's kind of like Ace is the place, right? Ace Hardware. Alright, man. Well, I'm going to have to try and park my car. I'm going to go this way. Come around. See if I can't park in the shade. Is my parking spot? Oh, perfect. Closest spot, and it's in the shade. So, again, hope you like that journey through our villages. There was a couple of villages there. Here at Global, I'm just here to get adhesive for the tile. Again, I don't feel comfortable with mortar, especially because it's going to be in some hot sun. And so I'm going to use liquid nails. That stuff's almost like epoxy. Well, I could use epoxy. Anyway, let me get in there. You can't do cameras inside the store. I could probably ask. But, yeah. Alright, you guys, back at you.